You've heard the conversation, you've heard the comments of Mr. Marandi. There's also, I want to bring into, as a reference, a meeting that recently took place last week, I believe. It was reported by, I believe, the Wall Street Journal about a secret meeting brokered by the US between UAE and Israel about these concerns or what was being done about Iran. What's your take on this with the recent escalation of tensions here in the Middle East?
Well, I think that Israel is very anxious about President Trump. It doesn't really trust President Trump wholly, although President Trump has indeed been more accommodating to Israel's desires than any predecessor, whether it's the Golan Heights, whether it's moving the embassy. But they don't really trust him. They feel that he might succumb to the temptation of working out some kind of a deal with Iran, particularly as he has a tough re-election fight ahead of him. Trump might decide that he'd be better off to get some kind of a big deal with Iran rather than continuing this conflict. So Israel, I think, is very anxious, and they were very anxious about what happened in Biarritz with the arrival of Iran's foreign minister there, and Trump suggesting that maybe he's open to a meeting with Rouhani. So Israel will do everything in its power to stamp this down, to destroy any talk of a grand bargain with Iran, any kind of negotiations with Iran. And I think that explains the sudden attacks over the weekend. Because the moment Israel attacks, the whole Israel lobby propaganda machine goes into operation. Here are our loyal allies. Iran is the #1 terrorist state in the world. And right away, there's just no possibility of any kind of negotiated outcome.